Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Top 6 Mythic we are playing Azorius Control. What is missing from this deck? It is the Teresian Mindbreaker, a really excellent card in this deck normally. You can, if you don't need it in the current matchup, or at the time, you can always discard it with the Mending, you can discard it, you can mill it with your own Jace, you can discard it with Celestis, and still play it back as the win con. Really good in a lot of matchups. It does not do anything against aggro, and currently it's 23% mono white aggro, 24% mono red aggro, and then like 5% Celestia enchantments and 5% Boros aggro, the little low to the ground deck. So it's an excellent card, but given that people really want to race to Mythic in the couple early days of the season, I'm just going all out on anti-aggro here. 4 Revelry, 4 Mending, 4 Smites, 4 Lockdowns, 4 Depopulates. Aggro is getting absolutely shut down. Against Control, you can still win, it's just that you only have a third of the chances to mill the opponent, so it takes longer. We only have 4 Jaces to go for the double win, the double mill win plan, whereas if you have 4 Jace and 4 Mindbreaker, some combo like that, then you have closer to 12 opportunities because you can play back the 4 Mindbreakers from the graveyard for Unearth. So that's a trade-off you make. It depends, you know, on the meta you're facing, but I think early in the season with so much aggro, it is good to have. I mean, no, aggro is not getting past you with all this stuff. So yeah, that's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Whew, it was a little tough. I mean, Sunset Revelry can help us hit land. I think I'm gonna try the keep here, but it's certainly not perfect. Let's hope we can get under with Revelry, or get some value out of it. Where's up? Okay. So let's just take the cycle here and try to hit land. We do. That's really nice, and perfect time to hit the fast land too. All right, it's Esper. You do a little cycling. Virtue of Loyalty Esper. Okay. Are they Raffine Esper? Do nothing Esper. Okay, we'll hold on to the Emperor here. We don't know what kind of Esper they are yet. Fairy Mastermind Esper. Okay. That's interesting. Exile the Mastermind would be nice, I think. It is worth going for. And if they counter this, we can just sweep. So it's win-win either way. Okay, to let this resolve, we'll take the flyer. Eat 2. Takanuma. Denick. 2 mana open. Okay. Well, we'll try to lock down here. And still have open a smite for a pesky attacker if it doesn't work out. No, we're gonna have no white open. So this kind of has to work here. And they left open mana to counter it. They have to sack something. That's okay, I guess. I think that's still the play here. Looks like a Make to Spear turn, though. Sack the Denick, play it back. Kill the Emperor. No, let it resolve, actually. They could have like a Void Ren to take out the enchantment. But maybe they were going to flash in another... No, they could have done that. I don't know why they left 2 open. Not sure what they're thinking here. Alright, tap out for the Virtue. Okay, we get to tap out here as well. And probably just get Jace going. Full price. Leave up in white for the smite. And let's take the mill and the draw. Plaza. So I guess they're secretly legends. Make a blocker. Interesting. We got the next Jace in hand. Ganjo. Shelly. No problem. We got a sweeper for that. Draw up. We don't have the untap land, which is unfortunate. We'll minus the Jace anyway, see if we can hit it. Cool, we got it. That's okay. Now we can play under Make to Spear. We can attack here first, that's fine. They eat it, so some free damage there. And then we'll go for the sweep. Hold on. Oh, we still are bottlenecked on double white, aren't we? That's unfortunate. But that's the way it is, I guess. Yeah, we need some more white mana. Get this cove down next turn. Cool, everything dead. Opponent with 40 cards left. One extra Jace in hand. Then it comes down. That could be a smite target. Or just Jace it. Okay, it's a 4-3. Revelry is interesting. Plus here to go is good to start. Definitely land. Can we get under somehow for the Revelry? Not really. I think we want to just smite this turn. And we're okay leaving the Jace around for another turn. So we'll just -1 here. Hold the smite and the Merrick's, I think is all we're doing. I don't think you sunset Revelry yet. We'd like to get a card out of it at some point if we can. So that's all for now. Okay, we attempt a smite here. Exiled, cool. What else you got? Denick again. All right. And the plus. I guess we'll make the Merrick's token. We're not doing anything else. We might just sweep anyway here, but better than nothing. Or at least the same as nothing. Could probably wait another turn to sweep. Still can't get under with Revelry, so we'll just end here. No attacks into the lifelinker, though, doesn't really do anything. We don't have a smite. They might actually eat it here, though, right? Because they don't want to lose to the smite. Yeah, let's get in there. That makes sense to me. You can also get in as well. Free block there, sure. We could flash in the Emperor, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll save that for like a Shelly turn we really need it. Okay, 1 damage in. Not sure it matters, but we'll chip in there. Mastermind, we don't like that. We might Emperor that. Okay. We do want to get our next Jace draw if we can. Attacking you down. So I don't need to flash this in now because it doesn't change the outcome. That's fine, to damage. Okay. We're gonna sweep here, so we'll just play the Emperor in plus, I suppose. We're still kind of bottlenecked on white. That fixes that part, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna minus and draw. Let's start with a depopulate. Still have double white open. See if they try to counter this. Each player draws a card. Okay. Can't stop that. It's okay. Alright, no problem. We can now get a nice Revelry under. We're pretty sure we're going to do that here, I think. So let's do that now. Okay, more land. Take the Chase, mill, and draw. They're getting down to 30. Smite actually ends up being okay in this matchup, it turns out. And we'll hold the Smite for another Fairy Mastermind flash in. It's cut down. Okay, that's fine. 31 cards. They're very close to the double Jace. Denick returns, 2 mana open. Feels like a very familiar situation. Plus here. -1 is fine, I think. It's interesting. I mean, we're probably going to sweep this next turn, right? You can almost +1 onto nothing. I think that's a bit more interesting. Kind of telegraphs it. And I think we can go fast land here. End. New Mastermind flash in. Haven't seen any counterspells from them. I don't know. They probably get like at least one Mage's Spear in there somewhere. Fortress is interesting though. That's a card we have to deal with. Only hits for 1, which is nice. They touch our lands. Alright, they're getting the Fortress in there. That's okay. Going after Jace. You could exile the Fortress. Taking them down on land isn't that bad. I think it's a good call to do that, actually. We do have to deal with this at some point. So let's try this first. Keep you.
I've learned much during my travels.
Exile you. And we don't have to smite this thing, but we're not going to depopulate anymore, so I think smiting is fine. Keeping the Jace around for more mills is good for us. We're still trying to dig to the second Jace. Resolves, okay. Starting to run lower on cards, but at least the creature land's gone. Mending is fantastic. There's not a whole lot we would play this turn. We get more Sunset Revelries, which would be interesting. So I think we will take this now. See what there is to see. A Deluge would be fantastic. Okay, more land is not what I needed to see. I think we could still want to cast something this turn, so we're going to run it back right now. Smite can probably go. It's been pretty good so far, but eventually it'll run its course. Depopulate is good. Jace is good. Land is okay. I think you want to get as many mendings as you can here, actually. Alright, that's it for now. Cycle Tower. Better than seeing another Fairy Mastermind that pesky flies over. Wedding announcement. Alright, that'll be pressure eventually. Okay. We will continue to mending here. A Ganjo and maybe the second mending. They didn't play anything. We don't need to populate right now. We might need it eventually though. Been the second mending. I don't want to throw away depopulate just yet. Okay, they have 12 cards in graveyard. We have 15. No one's at the 20 mark yet. I think you still mill the opponent and draw. They're at 28. I mean, they're very close to being dead here. Lockdown. It's okay. Answers the 2/2 now, which is not bad. I like it. Maybe save the land for mending. I think we'll try to make a blocker. And I think we'll mending again soon. We're just trying to dig to the last Jace. Although the one in hand might be enough at this point. They're down to 25. An Emperor of their own, okay. That's fine. Cool. Samurai. And removal. We're not going to counter that anyway, so this is totally fine. Let's see what they go after here. Go after Jace. Alright. Let's begin here. We still have white open if we need it. Syncopate. I don't think you need that anymore. That was interesting. Revelry buys us more turn, and maybe we can get Underdo. I think I'm gonna bin the counterspell. As weird as that is. And we'll run out one more mending here. Blast Zone, and the second depopulate. We can probably bin both those. Okay, Jace finally down. 24 cards left for them. Looks like a depopulate turn. We'll go Jace next. We could have another Emperor in hand. Okay, we'll auto-pay the 2. See if they have the second one. They do, alright. Well. Plus. Past you.
Show them how we
2 Jaces left. 23 cards left. We're actually at the same point. But I don't think they're going to play Jace. They're just tokens all the way. Alright, probably have the next Emperor in hand then.
watch for intruders.
Token up. We'll try to get under with Revelry first. Counter this for what? X equals 3, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, we draw the card. That's all nice and dandy. Celestis is not amazing by itself. At least we have some blockers though. Okay.
Let your blade do the talking.
You can try to keep the Emperor alive. We'll attempt the double block here and a single block here. That's okay with me. Might have one more Emperor to plus. They do. So 3/3 will survive. We have 26 life and a Celestis. They have 21 cards. Plenty of draw power in the deck. But it's kind of got to be now. Wedding announcement again. They get to draw too. That's huge for them. That is huge. Lockdown is decent. Doing nothing flips the night side though. But we have to do this now. Okay, something to be said for the manual Celestis. We could discard a Deluge. If we discard the Jace, we'll be pretty sad. There are 2 Jaces in there and 2 Deluges. And there's a Mending. There are a lot of good cards to discard. We probably only need 1 Jace to win at this point. A Deluge or a Mending, both would be very good here. I think we're gonna go for the risk. Okay, land. Nothing lost. Plus.
Remember your training.
Okay, another Samurai. Another wedding announcement. Alright. It's getting down to it. Card draw would be amazing. Looks like they might double spell. Nope, just land. Okay. Here comes a Mirrex token. It's a lot of wedding announcement creatures. Land is not it. Have to take the manual Celestis here. Another land is not it again. Do nothing flips to night side. Create a blocker to defend our life total at this point.
May your blade strike.
Okay, flip again. Take the action. It's not a chase. Okay. 16 cards left. There are 2 Deluges, 2 Jaces, a Mending. There's plenty of ways to get there. They're down to 18 too. And we do have 29 life to play with. And they're probably out of counter spells. I bet they don't play more than 2 Make to Spears. I think we saw both. Face. Double Emperor. Okay. Let the Emperor go. Blocking face isn't bad. I don't know if our chances get any better. We could probably eat 4 this time. But if they have any removal, eventually they'll clear out the 2/2. Go for the throats. They probably run 4, go for the throats. This might be our only chance to get this block off. Right, like I'm not sure it gets that much better. Maybe we could draw a Smite and also combo with it, but it doesn't get much better for sure. If anything, we want to cycle the Smite. So I think we'll take the block while we can get it. This might be our last turn to get a free block. So we stay at 29.
We'll be back.
Plus there, okay.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Wedding announcement up. Okay. Alright, Celestis, down to 16. They draw up. It's not a Jace. Okay. Manual flip. Take the action. It's not a Jace. It's a tap land. Okay. I think we've been the tap land here. Do nothing, flip the night side. We can still hit a mending here, so we keep everything in hand. Whew. We're almost dead. Do nothing, flip, take the action. It's another land. Holy moly, deck. Come on, baby. Come on. 13 cards. All of them are good. 17 damage this turn. I mean, we gotta hit Jace right now. I do think they're gonna be out of counter spells. I think if we hit Jace, I do think it'll resolve. Unless they play Urtai Resurrected. Oh, baby. Yeah. This could be bad. They could definitely have that. But if we can't hit our Jace, why should they be able to hit their Urtai Resurrected? I don't know if that's very fair.
Remember your training.
Take 18 to the face. Think about it. You got it. All right, well, pretty much last turn of the game. Down to 13. They should not double spell here. They do nothing. Okay. They draw. They gotta hit that last counterspell. We have to hit our win cons. Manual taps. Leave open blue and black for Urtai Resurrected. Okay, leave open blue. Okay, that was cute. There's the Jace. You definitely go for it here. Do you play land first for double Mage's Spear again? I don't think so, right? What about Syncopate? 5. I don't think you play the land. I think you hold it for the Celestis in case you need it. But this is the last turn of the game. So if we Jace here and they counter it and if they double Mage's Spear and sack 2 things, right? I guess we have another turn of the game. I don't think the extra land helps. And we have the Celestis as well. Okay, let's see the counter. Do you have Urtai Resurrected? They got something. They do. I know they do. I know. They hit it before we did. We do get to draw, so we could draw into the next Jace right now. It is possible. Nope. We could Mending, and that doesn't do it. Still have enough to Jace one more time. Nope. Okay. Now we have 5 mana left over. Maybe Jace doesn't do it. We could make some blockers this turn. Could we survive one more turn? We maybe could. If we Revelry here. Because we don't have enough for a Jace. So I think it is Revelry plus Mending one more time. Whew. They'll have the Fortress attack as well. It's another freaking land. Okay. We could play the land for 1 life, right? Because all that matters is if we hit Jace. I don't think we need to hit multiple things. We could hit a Smite here. It doesn't change anything, really. Alright, let's take the life. Let's take the life. Play 1 more Mending. That'll be it. Okay. No attacks. Not that it matters. Another attacker. Definitely could lose this very turn. I would not be surprised. We flip. Celestis does not help. So we go block, block. Take 20-ish. I think it's probably game.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, we take 2 more life there, which matters. And we go to blockers, and we take the 8-powered creature, and the 8-powered creature, and that's all we have. And then it's just math. And I think they have lethal. It's very close. There's the Deluge, and there's the final Jace. You and the Deluge, baby. Oh, and the bottom of the deck. Is that game? I think so. Yeah, it's game. That's too bad. We had a lot of good draws, a lot of chances to get there. All right, good game. Still at 6 Mythic. On the play, nothing until turn 3. Doesn't seem great against aggro. Plus the Celestis is already like a multi-6. Okay, this is significantly better against aggro. We'll keep this and probably put back 1 land here. Put back the Odwar, keep all the dual lands. Yeah, we'll go Cove here first still. That's okay. Means no smite on 1 for mono red, but otherwise we can mending on 2. All right, it is potentially enchantments. We have the sweeper already, so don't feel too bad about that. Companion. All right, just let them do what they're gonna do. I mean, we have the lockdown too. Our hand's really great. I guess we'll bend the smite. And yeah, we'll go ahead and mend here. Okay, a lot of land. I think you and the smite can go. And lockdown's just gonna be just wonderful here. Another lockdown. Good lord. Okay. Hang out as long as we can. Naturalist, sure. Companion again, okay. Alright, we'll keep mending here. Probably don't need Syncopate or the Smite still. These guys can go. We have so much life. We can Deluge this turn too. That's fantastic. We'll Deluge here and then sweep next turn. Can depopulate if they play a 3-drop. Otherwise, just lock everything down. And we built up enough life that we can tank some hits even if they what is that? Not Life to Shiro. What is the enchantment that's like +1 for every enchantment they have? I forget what it's called. I'm still waking up this morning. All right, Kami, it's okay. Another 2-drop is great for lockdown. Audacity. Okay, it's not hitting this turn though. Yeah, this turn's gonna hurt them. Put it to a graveyard. It's not gonna go in the graveyard anyway. Radiant Grace, what does this do? When it dies, return it to the battlefield. Okay. It's not gonna die though. Okay. Down to 19. Deluge. More land is good. We're gonna lock down this turn, right? I don't think we need to do anything else. Which means we'll take the tap land, that's fine. More Jace, okay. And yeah, we'll just lock down here. Save depopulate for trying to get down some 3-drops. At some point they could Siege you, but there's only one Siege you. We have the next lockdown anyway. Naturalist returns. I don't know if we can slam Jace yet or not. There's Calyx. That's a good depopulate turn. Grace. All right, so now when it dies, they get back something. What do they get here? Attach to target opponent. Creatures, enchanted player, and battle tap. That is irrelevant to us. Okay, I mean, we could exile the Calyx this turn instead and then sweep after. I think that's slightly better. See if they deploy anything else into us. Companion, draw up, okay. Two blockers, and we'll go ahead and exile the Calyx. No stick there at all. So don't copy the companion and draw an extra card.
My judgment is fine.
See if there's anything else after combat. They're thinking about it. It's just land though. Cool, more land for us is totally fine. We can Jace and lockdown this turn, which I think is good here. So here comes lockdown. And here comes the Jace. I think milling the opponent is fine. We could mill their 3 mana flying lifelinker. Not yet. And plus, that's all for turn. They don't scoop though. Plus onto no one. Make a blocker. Play a land tap, so we can't deluge this turn. But we're under no pressure. I wonder if they Bosiege in response here. Be pretty good for them. No, at some point they can Bosiege with instant speed, get all these back, and attack us. That'd be a big turn for them. Radiant Guidance. Rafine's Guidance. Where are all these guidances? +1/+1. Cast it from your graveyard. Okay. No problem. I guess we can just lock down again. Seems pretty fine. I guess we can plus here first. See if we get any free damage in. But yeah, we don't have to sweep. I mean, it's only a 1/4. It's probably not getting through us this turn, right? It's probably fine. We can wait and deluge here instead. Shocking they have not scooped. Maybe they're waiting for the Besiege out. Alright, here comes the deluge. Who's good? I mean, Jace wins the game eventually. And more Planeswalkers are fine too. Land is honestly probably better, but I'm gonna go with the Planeswalkers. Cool, hit land anyway. 38 cards, we're getting close, right? We could probably just start to mill them out here and just be just fine. We could do it all this turn too, so I think that's game right there. So that's 9. And full price U is fine. We have 29 cards left. So here's the -5. Down to 14, and here's the last Jace. Full price. I'm very sleepy this morning. I think my body has still not recovered from the all-nighter a couple days ago. Because I slept a lot last night, and I had 2 coffees this morning, and I'm still just like barely functioning. Okay. Whoa, that was a new animation, right? Has that always been there? The whirlwind into the skull? It looks new to me. Number 5 Mythic. I think we ranked up off of that. Pretty cool. On the play with the curve. Seems pretty good to me. Slow land to start. What has the frog got in store for us? Uh-oh. 5 colors? I don't know. Maybe turtle shenanigans? Whites. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna have that many creatures. We can rubber with just a cycle a card here. I think that's totally fine. Okay, more land. And a little bit of life, actually, because they netted up to 21, so we actually got some life off of that. Mending. Okay. So, budget mirror. Well, we are not built for the mirror, specifically. Farewell and Binding. No, they are 5 colors. They're just sneaky 5 colors. Land here, get the first chase down. We'll take the mill and draw, even though it might give them more mendings. Can learn more about their deck. A lot of mendings. Well, they have Binding in here. I mean, they look like 2 colors now. Nope, they are 5 colors. They're just all basics. I don't know. I am afraid, though. We've seen no counter spells. So maybe we can flash an Emperor on their turn. I'm not 100% sure here. Like, we could flash at him right now and be pretty safe off of that. Okay, I have Kaya as well. Ah, they're gonna play... Oh, they have black in here too? Dude, who knows what this opponent is doing? I guess we can Binding on their turn at the end step. I'm not sure if there's a big advantage to doing that, though. Like, we're not gonna do anything else. The only thing we're doing is we're making them afraid of a counterspell. Oh, baby. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Return all lands from your graveyard. 1, 2, 3. Wow, alright. Tapped, though. Okay. Well, this is gonna be disgusting. We might need to Jace mill them really quickly. We already have 1 extra in hand. 45 cards left. So 3 Jaces gets the job done. 3 full Jaces. Okay. Opponent is definitely executing their game plan. I don't think we're going to attack them down, so I think it's just about drawing into more Jaces. We could minus them now. Nah, I think you want to get as big a Jace draw as you can, but you're doing absolutely nothing this turn. It's not ideal. We got another Samurai. Okay. No idea what the opponent's doing here. 5 colors, all basics. I guess they probably run between 3 and 9 of these guys, so maybe that makes sense. Splendid Reclamation, good lord. Kaya in here too, what is going on? They're gonna destroy us, I'm sure. Okay. I mean, this does thin the deck. So they are progressing us towards our double Jace win con. Virtue, that is okay. Because there are no creatures down here anyway, so we're not afraid of that. 42 cards left. I'm waiting for an Atraxa, but this might not be an Atraxa deck. We don't really know what they're doing. Mending. Oh, there's red in here too, good lord. A 3-mana creature, Trample Haste. When another creature enters the battlefield, you control, double its power. Holy moly. And a Tali, okay. Interesting. We'll actually level up the Blast Zone, because it's not going to hit any 1-drops, I don't think. I think the best we can do is maybe get up to a 3-drop. So we'll put 4 mana into this thing. Or depopulate, not the matchup for you. Mill the opponent again. Down to 37. We're getting close to our mill win con. Smite, not the matchup for you. Plus here.
Remember your training.
Okay. We get in there. I don't think it matters. I still think you hold on to this Jace. 37 cards left. Super weird game. I guess, I mean, they must reanimate, right? They got to be reanimating. They slam the Virtue. They might slam the Virtue into open mana. We'll hope full control here. That might be their win con. Just get back a Tali. Alright, they go for the slam. We got full control on, so it looks like we're gonna counter, but we got nothing here. We can level up Blast Zone eventually to be up to 7 mana. Which is kind of cool. Maybe he saves us 1 turn. There's a red, finally. Okay, we go X equals 2 again. They could have Binding in hand, though. Maybe we pretend to have a counterspell still. I don't want them to binding... I don't want them to binding the Jace, I guess. So let's just pretend to have a counterspell here. And we'll just do X equals 1. They might have a Binding in hand. That's what I'm thinking here. Right, this specifically means we have 3 mana open, so I don't think they would go for a Binding. Backup Emperor. Okay. 36 cards. We're still looking for the double Jace win. We have no draw spells of our own.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
We'll attack here first, and then minus the Emperor, and then maybe flash in the next Emperor too. I don't know if that's necessary. I think we save this next Emperor to exile an attacking Atali. That's probably all that needs to happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have Binding in hand. I think that's what's happening here. Okay, eat it. Minus the Emperor. 36 cards left. Does Atali exile? Yeah. So that's pretty good for us too. Okay, that's all for turn. Super strange game. They don't go for Binding. They get back Atali. As long as they don't get 2 Jaces off of this. They can only get 1, right? I guess they get exile. Yeah, that's you. Okay. What do they got here? Mending from our side. Song of Totens. Oh no. Creature you control gain haste until end of turn? That's awful. Holy moly. Okay. X equals 0. Maybe they can't pump mana into it. Thank goodness. Alright, this is the weirdest game ever. We get Mending, I think. Goes to our graveyard, so we can... Unless it's exiled after it's cast. No, I think it just goes to graveyard. So we'll get a nice cycle here that's relevant, because we're not doing anything else. They're 32 cards, so we're very close to just milling them out here. And what's that? 15 in the graveyard. Ah, all land cards coming back. I don't think we're going to counter anything, but everything is haste. We're probably just going to Emperor this thing. Return all land cards. I mean, that's fine. They're gonna thin their deck again, which is good for us. So let all these go off. It gets them under 30, I think, and then we can just double Jace for the win. So we let that go. We can resolve all here. That's totally fine. All right, they're under 30 cards now, so double Jace does get there. We'll keep an eye on their blue in case they actually run any counterspells. This is a wild deck. We've seen no counterspells. I'm tempted to think they don't have it, but they could. Resolve. Mending. So they're out of blue now, which is fine by us. So they just have enough mana for a binding. Been another of this Devilish Valet. I guess they have some combo where they do like the X rat tokens and they double its power like 8 times. That's my guess here. Okay. I most want to resolve. We don't even have to answer this at all, but I think exiling here is totally acceptable. Resolves, keep you. There's the binding. We knew they had it. Go ahead and exile in response. You can let them target first, but we're gonna do the same thing regardless. And let it go. What's the targeting here? They haven't chosen yet. They should target the Jace, I think. Can't see what they're targeting. We don't have interaction anyway, so it doesn't matter. They take the Emperor. Alright, we're all set up here. Okay. Mending away. Celeste is great. Smites are useless. Boom, boom. We don't have Jace yet. Let's take a manual Celestis here. Double spelling would flip us, but we don't have a great way to do that right now. So we'll take the manual here. It's fine. Take the action. Been one of these slow lands, I think. Okay, plus 1 to no one. And swing for 5. Okay, let's see if they have some crazy win con right now. Like, we could lose on the spot. They could do something wild. Like this Devilish Valet plus the rat thing. I don't know how that plays out. Now, they got this back. It's got trample, it's got haste. They could just rat us to death here. Oh, they are totally gonna rat us to death. Oh, are we about to lose? Yeah, we're about to lose. We're about to fucking lose. Oh god. All right. I don't think we could have done too much differently. We could have minus the Jace this turn to draw, like in anticipation of that, but we didn't have like we didn't have anything else we could do, I don't think. Okay. We could have left the blast zone open, but we'd already leveled up to 4. So, all right. Well, that was cool. That was a cool game of Magic. And we're back to rank 6. On the draw. But against aggro, we're pretty well off. It is. All right, let's see how we do here. They get to be on the play. We got a little life off the cove. Cool. Take the life. Play the fire to the face. They need the upkeep scry, do they? Kept a 1-lander, 1 to the bottom. Wow, that's one way to do it. Okay, I think you just Revelry here, make some blockers, gain some life. Back to 20. Cacophony, Scamp. Alright, so they're gonna have a ton of pump spells, so removal's really good on our end. No attacks at all. That's absolutely massive. I think you're gonna Mending here. We can probably wait till their turn. Mending into a sweeper would be really nice. Invasion of Tarkir. Alright. We could counter it. I don't think that's really what we need to be doing here, though. I think Mending is more important. To the face. Let's see where they go. They go face. All right. To this point, we can Mending because we have all the information we're going to get. There's the sweeper. So we just need the untapped land, which we don't have here. Smite could be useful. We can definitely bin a deluge. Syncopate's not great, but it is maybe better than nothing. Maybe it's Syncopate to go here. We just need to hit the untapped land, and then we're good. Let's do it like that. I think this is the block here. I don't think we need to worry about the scamp, really. I guess they can sack it regardless, right? I think this is it right here. Alright, they go after invasion now. Cool, it's the untapped land. So you could Revelry here. You could... It's not bad, you get all the things, right? And you still hold up in Smite. It's not awful. We don't get to draw, though. I think it's okay. Invasion of Regatha. Alright. Well, they got a lot of damage to the face. Another target battle. Alright, they flipped the Tark here. Alright, so this will be the sweep turn. It's a dragon. They go face again. We don't need to smite this because we're going to sweep this turn. So we'll take a single block. Could save some... Nah, it's not worth it. Alright, no land, but this is the depopulate turn. Get him dead. Still at 21 versus mono red. We do need some more land, though. Scoop. We don't need any more land. That is sufficient. Okay, yeah, good day on the whole, I think. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's gameplay, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.